We're leaving Calgary.
Yes, so
we're going to Toronto.
Packing our load, man.
Calgary is boring. We ain't doing this no more.
Psych! So we love Calgary. Y'all know Calgary is our home.
But we're spending the next 24 hours in Toronto.
Let's do it.
So the backstory is we are actually going to Toronto for a YouTube Shorts event. Being a part of the YouTube Black Voices Creator Class of 2023, you get invited to fancy stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, so
yeah.
But the downside is that unfortunately, when we went to check in, we realized that we didn't have seats beside each other. So I mean, we're really sad. Like we don't even know how we're going to survive like 4 hours of being apart from each other.
Honestly, we're so sad. But actually, I have a question though. What do you think about these airlines trying to literally force us to buy seats? Like, are we going to stand on the airplane?
It doesn't make sense to me, right?
Why can't you just let us choose our seats?
Like then
for free?
they're putting like single strangers beside each other. Like when they could just put us together and still put strangers beside each other, right?
And we even heard that this flight is overbooked by like 6 to 8 people.
8.
So the question is, are we really going to Toronto?
Yeah, like how are we going to lap people? You so we're like 8 people. How does that work?
I don't know, guys. Stay tuned for this, the unraveling.
The city feels so dark when no one's around.
Guys, so we tried to get seats next to each other like we told you, but we couldn't because we spoke to the Air Canada people, customer service, or those checking us in, I don't know, and they were so mean. They were like, no, the flight is full, so whatever. But yeah, so we're sitting separate seats 4 hours without each other. I feel like I'm going to pass out, but we'll be fine.
One eternity later.
Don't know where the hell we ended up.
Hey!
Hi.
Woo! So many things have happened since we last saw y'all.
Yes, so
we slept. This man pranked me.
Yes, I
I
did.
don't know why. But we're actually on our way to go ask Canadians about
how well they know our Niger artists. We're hitting the streets of Tio, y'all.
Let's go! Whew, guys, remember when we told you that we wanted to come to the mall to come ask Canadians whether they know Nigerian musicians? It was a bust.
Abort mission.
Abort mission. Like everyone we asked was just saying no, no, no.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're like, you know what? Maybe we just might put a pause on this content.
Exactly.
There.
I'm like, I didn't fly 4 hours here to come and be turned down.
Yeah, it's gonna be given a la as we call it.
So I'm like, I'm gonna look for food.
Yeah, we're just gonna go eat and then get back to our hotel room
And this will be another day's problem.
Yeah, it's a bus for today. Last few hours in Toronto, and we're going to be boarding our flight real soon. And then I realized that we actually never gave you guys the full story of what happened on our flight to Toronto from Calgary. So you know, I think we left here when we were separated.
So hungry, cold wings, guys.
when they separated our seats, right? And then because he was so far from me, I realized how much of airplane anxiety I have. And then when we took off, obviously like there was some light turbulence like on taking off and everything, and I was just I literally started crying, guys. Like I was shaking, I was crying, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do anything. And then luckily for me, like shortly before we took off, I asked the air hostess that once the seatbelt sign is off, can I go get my husband? Because guess what, guys, there was actually a free seat beside me. So she was like, oh yes, when the seatbelt sign comes off, I can definitely go like find him. So I was just waiting and waiting. Like immediately I saw that and it took a while. I think it took like 45 minutes to almost an hour.
Yeah, the flight started like a bit bumpy.
Very bumpy, and I was like, God, I was just crying, wiping my tears.
Well, you can't do anything without me now. Wow.
Honestly. So immediately you see Belsa and Kim, I just ran to go and call him. And because I already spoke to people beside me, those ones were pissed, but I really couldn't care. I was like, please guys, I'm shaking. I have airplane anxiety.
When I now came, I was actually in deep sleep. And
Yeah.
next thing you woke me up and
I was like,
I'm like, what the hell is happening? Right. Then I go and I sit down beside her and she sleeps off.
Honestly.
And I'm awake. Like, fair
I just
woman.
realized that all I needed was for him to be right beside me, and I just dozed off like. So next time, guys. So I think on this trip we made sure that we checked in like super early,
Yeah.
selected seats that made sense
Side
and were
by
right
side.
beside each other. So just quick tip for y'all: make sure you check in early, especially if you don't have any checked in baggage. Just check in and pick your seats early, okay?
So,
Okay.
what's up?
Yeah, and thank you for watching our vlog. I know this vlog was most likely all over the place, but sorry guys, we just had 24 hours to spend in Toronto. So we'll see y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Bye.